Okay, so here's Benny's 2001 Plymouth Neon, and we are going to attempt a battery relocation on this one. I did it on my brother's SRT4 before he sold it, so this shouldn't be too much different. It's just a lot less, lot less shit in the engine bay. So he's going to start removing the battery. And then we cleaned out the trunk fairly well. This wind is fucking horrible today. It is pretty cold.
Fucking cold.
Fucking cold. And he's out. He's saying it's been cold, and he's out here in a damn t-shirt.
I'd be shorts and barefoot too if it was more comfortable.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to lay batteries on the ground. There's a chair over there.
It's a fucking shitty battery. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, what do you expect from EverStart?
Bum, bum, bum. Shots fired, Walmart. We got to have a way through the firewall. Now, on Matt's car, it was ran very stupid. Because, well, the wire that we used, we didn't run. It was already there for an amp setup. But his wire ran through here, into here, and into the door, and then down and under.
They usually do that in a lot of vehicles. Actually.
I wouldn't do it on doing this. I would try to find what's irritating. Yeah, you can get rid of the
motherfucker.
You can get rid of the tray. We don't need the tray.
That's not even bolted in.
Yeah, well, most of them ain't. I've actually got another one of those, but I
This
don't
whole
need.
tray was flopping forwards on me the other day. This one.
Now you can see the nice clean transmission. Look at that.
That's a motor mount.
Look at that clean transmission down there. Too bad it's automatic.
Hey, I like the 3-speed. I can see what else is wrong with this car.
What is it?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay. Hey, I get you down here and look at this wicked radiator fan setup. Aftermarket radiator fan. We drove this thing all the way down here to North Georgia from like Kimball, Tennessee, with no radiator fan. But it never ran hot. It's a good running little car. I am very surprised with it. We traded like a Ford Ranger for this thing. It was kind of a trade down in a sense, but that Ford Ranger needed a lot more than this car does, mechanical wise. Update on battery relocation. Battery's out, of course. Got this red cable we're using for the battery wire. We're bringing it up, and it goes into the cab of the car through. Shit! I'm gonna figure out how to operate this thing. Through a grommet that is in there. Let me see if I can get in there to look at it. But it's a grommet where your drain would go for a car with a sunroof. But the frames are pretty much all the same. There's your grommet. Got the wire coming through that, going under the tweeter, down into the fuse box, and now we're going into the floor. We're going to go under that kick panel, and then under this carpet, and then I've got the seatbelt undone and all that. Then I'll have to undo all this the rest of the way, run it down, and run it underneath the back seats. Okay, so battery wire is ran like here. We go down into this kick panel. If I can get my camera to pan down. There it is, wrapped in conduit. Goes all the way down the side of the car. And then we found a hole in the car. Little hole down there, but somebody's drilled that for drainage because it's a little moist down there. We'll have to figure out what's going on. There's the battery wire, keeps going. And now to do the actual battery part, and then put the car back together and hope it cranks. Okay, while I was doing the battery wiring, or running that wire for the battery, Benny took the valve cover off because it was leaking a little bit, and we thought it was probably just the gasket. Turns out the back of this valve cover is actually cracked a little bit, so we're gonna have to get one. It'll be all right for now because it wasn't leaking that bad, but whoever decided to start putting plastic fucking covers on these cars is just a fucking moron. But the PT Cruisers also have plastic valve covers. My first gen does not have a plastic valve cover. So, and it's the same motor. Internals are pretty much exactly the same. Okay, so now we're moving on to the trunk area of trying to figure out where to put and mount this battery box. And I think we're going to go for that bolt right there. It's not going to, yeah, it's surrounded by glue.
It sneezed, and therefore it was.
And there's a strap that comes with the box. And there's our wire that we ran through the car.
We have so much fucking wire left.
Yeah, we do have a lot of wire. Hey, at least we have a lot extra left. You're going to need some of that for a ground wire. But when we did my brother's car, we didn't have hardly any left. Like, we'd be driving in his car, and the only thing that was holding his box from sliding around was the ground wire that we attached to underneath one of these.
I was going to use this for the ground wire.
Yeah, that'll work. Kind of. Yeah, because then you could change your taillights without having to lose your radio memory and shit.
Yep.
Sweet. So, we're going to figure out how to mount this battery, and then we'll show the results. Okay. Got the battery in. Now we just got to do the wire ends. It's bolted in. The box is anyway. Now we'll work on ground wire. Place to put a ground wire. Now we are heat shrinking all the lines together. I'll throw a part number of the connector we used from Ace Hardware up on the screen. It's taking a little while because it's so windy, and we're trying to use a Zippo because the stupid butane torch we bought doesn't have any fluid in it. So yeah, we have power.
We have ignition.
Good. Batteries in. Now I'm gonna smell like exhaust. Woo! Nice. That looks janky as hell, but we'll fix it later. We're kind of in a rush now because Benny ain't got all day.